Well, howdy y'all. Well, today I just got a call from an awesome person. Now, this awesome person calls me up and says, hey, I want to give you a helping hand and I need a helping hand. So maybe we can make out a trade where it works great for both of us. I said, okay. What is that? He said, well, you got a flatbed trailer and I need a flatbed trailer. I said, okay. And he said, well, and you need an engine and I need help. So I said, okay. So needless to say, it was David over there. Come on, called me up a little while and said, hey, if I can use your trailer and you help me load this shed, I think it's a shed or something, materials of some type anyway. He said, I'll bring it back over here. I think it was metal. I don't remember. Anyway, I got to help him load something on my trailer. And plus, in the meantime, he's going to help me get my engine for my truck brought over here. So that is a sweet deal. So hopefully the beast will be running again soon. I'm really hoping for it, y'all, because I really need to get him back on the road. I'm so ready to get a truck. So, if we get it over here, at least I can have the engine on a stand and go through it and, and swap out any parts that I need to swap out and maybe see if we can get it to, make sure everything is good to go on it. Then I'll start pulling my motor when it starts drying up a little bit. So maybe by spring I can have my truck running, and that would just be awesome because as you can see here, look at this. We got 4 brand new tires on her. We got a brand new transmission in her, brand new rear end, brand new transfer case. I've got all the brand new front end parts sitting over here that I just got to put on. I mean, the steering and everything is still good because I've already replaced half of it. But she's got new bearings on the front, new rotors and calipers and all that. So I am so looking forward to getting her on the road. Not to mention, she does have a 12,000 pound winch on the front, so that would help immensely, around here, especially with people getting stuck and what have you like that in the mud and whatever. That will help out a bunch. So that's what I'm hoping for, y'all. So the rain has finally quit. Yes, we woke up again, had another 5-6 inches of water underneath the camper, but that's par for the course. So we're looking forward to drying out soon. Not to mention I'm gonna have to let it dry out in order to do this. And I may end up pulling this engine out and then taking the truck over to Big Joe's place and put the engine in over there. I'm not sure yet. It just all depends. If I can get it dry out enough, I have a slab here, and of course I have a backhoe, so I can get the motor out myself without any issues whatsoever there. Just take me a little time. I don't have my big shop and my lift anymore, so it'll be a little more challenging to do it on the ground, but I can do it. So that's what the big news is today. I was going to record a video, record me doing some other stuff around here, but mainly it's been working on the inside of the barn and reorganizing my tools and everything inside my little area there. It's still too wet to get over to the shop area. So again, I'm gonna have to wait till that dries out over there, because it's we woke up this morning and literally a lake was between here and the shop over there, like 2 or 3 inches of water over there. So everything is just soaked. But I do have this nice slab right here that I can work on the engine and be able to get up underneath it and get the transmission loose from the engine. So when I get ready to pull it, it won't be horribly terrible anyway. I can pull the radiator and all that stuff, and like I said, it's one of those things. I can do it. But man, I wish y'all could see this mud here. It's like That's our driveway right now. And then, of course, the pond over there. It's just didn't help much. So that once I get the truck going, that's pretty much where all of my time is going to be consumed. Well, I say a good portion of my time anyway. I'm not going to worry about all this right now until it dries out some. There's no sense now that I've got it all on video. We know where the water's sitting. We know where we need to get rid of the water. And I know approximately how to do that. So that's the plan. You know, now that I've got that recorded, that's going to be a lot easier to just go back, look at a video and go, oh, okay. Well, hey, this is what we got to do here. So just like our little ditch here. Oops. Sorry, guys. Our little ditch here. As you can see, it's running pretty good, and it's all flowing out to that field like it's supposed to. It's just moving real slow. So, you know, I don't know if I can scrape any back here and help the flow a little bit better. You know, I remember doing that as a kid, seeing puddles and what have you like that, and making little rivers and making them flow. Who knew I would need that 60 years later, 50 years later, you know? That I would need that information or need that kind of knowledge to do that. I am debating on bringing the pump out here though and putting it on this side of the driveway. You can see how we've got the two trees here and the big ditch right there where I was working before and cleaning that out. So I thought maybe if I stuck this 1.5-inch pipe and just get a bunch of this to flow out to that field, that it would help drain some of this. I mean, it would probably run for a couple of days, but you know, it would still get some of it out of there and maybe help the yard drain a little better. So, but it's cold. It's pretty nippy out here. It's like, you know, 38 degrees out here, so it's pretty nippy. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to tackle that today or not. I might. I was thinking about just bringing the backhoe out here and hanging the pump off a rope with that 1.5-inch pipe and just letting it pump as much as it can with one of the solar generators, and just see how much of it I can get out of here. And then doing the same on this other ditch over here. I mean, as much water as there, it could probably pump for 3 days and go to town. But you know, it's sticking it underneath the barn like that with just a garden hose. It pumps it out. Oh, it'll pump all of that out of there in about 30 minutes or so. So I'm thinking with an 1.5-inch pipe, it probably ought to pump pretty sweet out there. I could probably drop a lot of that water pretty fast. A couple hours, maybe I could drop a lot of it anyway. But I was thinking about giving that a try today. Because as you can see, I don't know if you can see this here or not, but look at this. This is just natural flow. It's flowing out here, coming from the yard, coming from all that over there. It's all just flowing into this way. So, you know, it's trying to go that way. And because of that road, though, it's never going to go anywhere. It's going to just go to that road and it's going to sit. And even up here in the other part of the drive, you can see where it's flowing this way. Let me see if I can get over here without sinking up to my kneecaps. Look at this, y'all. See the flow? You can see the water flowing down through here. So it's trying to come out of here. So eventually that's what's going to happen is I'm going to be pulling a ditch from over there down through here, down to this pond, and then another one over to that pond over there. And then eventually this one will have a small ditch that'll go out to the road out there so that we can help get this water out of here. That's the plan. And then, of course, I'm going to build all of this up right through here. Build it up, you know, a couple of feet. And then that'll help keep that water out of there. So now that we've got that planned out. We'll make that happen. You know, for as far as the most part, we're going to build up everything in front of the barn right here. All of this is going to be built up. I still got to get my leftovers put in the trash, but unfortunately it's been raining, so I haven't been able to even do that. So now that it's cleared out here, I might load that up. But we'll get her there slowly but surely. You know, we've only been here a few months, and I think we've done quite a bit in a few months. Just in the few short summer months that we had when it was dry. So now it's just a matter of, like last winter, getting through the winter. Get through the winter, and you know, once it dries up, then we'll start working on all the infrastructure, getting all this stuff to mitigate this water, and that's the plan. But for the most part, I'm super stoked about getting the truck going. I cannot wait to get the beast on the road. At least, so I got a way to get around. This way I can get out here and do some work. You know, I've had a year now of just doing nothing but YouTube and a little bit of construction work, and that's starting to tax my brain a little bit. You know, I think I'm a lot like my great grandfather. I can't just sit around and do nothing. You know, I can't just sit around and I've got to work, and not just working on my house either. You know what I mean? I do enjoy it when I've got the money, but you know, YouTube is great and all, but I'm not making the money that I used to make, and therefore I'm not making enough really to keep supporting this. I can support ourselves in the barn, but I can't do any extras, and that's the plan. Is I got to get out there and get some work. You know, doing what I do, I can make pretty decent money. So that's what I'm going to get out there and do. Plus, I've got the backhoe now, so that'll help out a bunch. And keep going. Keep moving forward, y'all. That's what you got to do. You know, sometimes that's what you got to do. I sure love accents. I think they're just hilarious. So anyway, that's what the plan is. So again, David over there, come on. I am grateful for that phone call this morning. That kind of takes some pressure off my brain. Gives me a real good fuzzy feeling inside, so I can get things going. You know, it might be a couple of months before I actually get her rolling, but you know what? I don't care. If I can get the engine here, that would make a huge difference, because then I can put it on a stand, cover it up out here, and clean it real good and get it prepped and get it ready, and just get parts a little at a time as I get a little bit of work here and there with what I can do. So hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, y'all. The beast is back on the road soon, and if she lasts me a year or two, that's great. That's all I need, and then I'll just go buy me another truck, and I'll keep this one as the farm truck, you know. And then who knows, see, we go from there. Future changes, plans change. You know, it's a game plan, not a set plan, as David likes to say. And the reason I keep bringing up his name is because that is awesome of him to help me out. And, you know, and in turn, I get to help him out. So that works out perfect. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day, y'all. I'm going to get in here and get some more stuff done on the inside of the house. And maybe bring this pump out here, and I'll show you how fast see if we can get that thing to drain down. I doubt you're going to notice anything with it, but I'll bet you we're going to see quite a bit of water come out of it. So anyway, till next time, don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. Tell all your friends, you know, even the ones you don't really like. Say, come over there and check Junk the Gems out. Who knows? Maybe you change your attitude, right? So anyway, we love y'all. We'll see y'all soon.